Looking dapper.
We've almost completely filled up our stockpile of coal now. And we never had to rely on a coal mine. Right. The people you saved barely managed to reach the city in time. At least we have a critical supply of food ready. There's not much time left. We should use it to prepare whatever else we can. After the storm hits, there's nothing we can do but wait it out. Right, that's it. We pretty much just need to wait it out. So let's get the generator safety bypass as the next thing, because that is going to be a huge thing for us. And yeah, we're still producing more coal than we need per day. So I've kind of taken the teeth off the event this time, haven't I? Feel a little bit bad about that. It's toothless. There we go.
Today's labor is done. Thank you, Lord.
I'm going to pass another law. There's not much I want to pass, honestly. I think the laws we've got pretty neatly sort everything out. I know, we're going to die horribly now. I brought it on us. My hubris. We will be punished for it. Because this is the way of things. Store some more of the food as well. Fight over supplies. Sir, an argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources that their facility produced so they can prepare for the storm. Came to blows, and though nobody was seriously injured, tensions are running high. I don't know why. We've got stupid amounts of resources. Did we get... There we go. Let's just keep people happy. It's going to get really cold, and they're going to get very unhappy about that, but... Right, now let's get generator safety bypass so that we can run that at full bore. Temperatures fall. So cold, our alcohol's as thick as oil. Oh god, I didn't think it could get this cold. What part about us running around like headless chickens trying to prepare for this mega storm made you think it wasn't going to be cold? Get some more of it. Mob storms the stockpiles. Sir, a crowd of terrified people has stormed the stockpiles and plundering our supplies. We managed to fight them off, but they demanded wood for heating and to reinforce their homes. We'd need 1,420 wood to supply everyone. Disperse the crowd, people may get hurt, discontent will rise, hope will fall. Disperse the crowd, I don't think I can store even close to that, no. I probably could, but I'm not going to get that in time. People will get a little bit hurt, but they shouldn't demand things. I'm taking care of everything, damn it.
Go to work. Lord, be with us as we labor today.
Tip from a believer. I wonder why this place isn't being built. Ah, it's because... it looked like I had connected it, but apparently I had not. We'll perhaps get that done. Ideally super soon. The game gets so choppy towards the end like this. Okay, we've researched the generator safety bypass. I'm going to say that we need to make sure that our gatherers are kept warm at this point. Because they are keeping everything going.
Time to rest. Remember those who work overtime.
do not know why these things aren't being built. It's very frustrating, though. Let's try to lay different types of roads, then. Oh, there we are. Suddenly they work. There we go. Though this one should definitely not be on heat level 2. Thank you. One day, 1 hour left. Okay, we've got some better insulation for them. Don't need to worry about the hothouse because that's going to shut down. Healthcare, though, absolutely worth getting better insulation on. It's getting colder, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference to us. Yeah, they're fine. That one is cold, like really cold though. Don't know why I'm turning these off actually. We can run it at the cold that we've got and it's going to get stupidly cold, so we're going to need them, so may as well make sure they're all roasty toasty. No, that's my automaton. I don't need that one. It may be okay for cold, but let's not be silly. Right. But I clearly need an extra heater around this area. Was the sun dying? Suddenly I am reminded of the Dark Sun D&D setting from the 90s. Yeah, kind of, actually. Sun is in a bad way, let's put it that way. Thank you. Healthcare, insulation, research 2. Alright, let's get improved heaters, then upgraded efficiency. We're starting to see frostbite happening. That is never a good thing. The only places where frostbite can happen are the places where they're researching it. There we go, improved heaters. Perfect. Much better. Let's make sure that you've got everyone there that we need. Heater efficiency will reduce the coal a little bit. Let's have a look at how our coal situation is going. We're still fine. This is going to be an issue because once this coal sets in, we cannot grow any more food. Which is why I've been adding storage for the raw food as well. This is why you have to be kind to your neighbours, indeed. 3 people are hungry. I'm not sure why, given the amount of food that we've got, but sure. Right, here we go. It's going to start getting really nasty. Now, the storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards the rattling windows. Trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hothouses will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food we've stockpiled. Survive the storm. That one doesn't quite heat this. And this one, much the same, doesn't heat it. One extra heating thing, we'll sort that out though. So let's get that built.
Go to work. Lord, be with us as we labor.
Tip from a believer, well done. Let's try and avoid any thefts, please. There we go. The generator is all running at maximum power. And we're doing pretty stunningly well for coal. we could expand it, actually. And that might allow us to push the generator up to the 3rd tier. But I need to restore people's faith. There we go. And that one as well. There we go. Now, it's going to keep getting cold every single day for the next couple of days. It's going to be pretty Baltic. Alright, let's get another steam-powered coal thumper. Actually, let's put it over here. This is already next to a bunch of things that'll keep it going. We want a shrine. We will want a field kitchen. Then we're going to want a bunch of gathering posts. Hit everything. That'll hit everything. Will the field kitchen hit everything? Yeah, it will. Good. Just make sure that road is in the right place. I mean, it makes sense for me to try and draw it out there. There we are. Baltic is an understatement. Your approaching temperature is better associated with the polar areas of Mars. Yep. Yeah, like, I mean, whatever we did, we really messed up the planet. The planet is not happy with us. Heaters raise the temperature of workplaces by 3 levels. Each heater consumes 3 coal per hour when running, but this one reduces it to 2, so that's fine. Get it running at all times. Get it running all times. Same for this. And this. The fact that we're in a position to do this is pretty staggeringly good. That would be interesting if we had instead just lots and lots and lots of automatons. That would have been pretty cool. Those are all frozen. We can get our workers out of these buildings at this point if we want to. And they're pretty cold, so yeah, let's go through them all. Actually, halt operation. Let's turn all these off. We don't need them on. We can't use them, so everyone who would have been working in them needs to come home instead. We've got enough coal for about 4 days. We could just not gather coal for 4 days and we'd be fine. But once I upgrade the generator, that is going to really start chewing on our coal reserves, so probably best not to worry about that one for now. Right, okay. I really like the music at this point. Right. We're generating a huge amount of coal. Food, we're just going to be consuming a lot. 727 per day. Look at it. Just like frozen lightning almost. It's crazy. It's beautiful. But you can see around the screen just little things. Like the colder it gets, the more frozen your view becomes. It's just glorious. How is everyone doing? We're not even running the generator on overdrive yet. We will, but we're not having to yet. There we go. Oh, best of luck, Belroth. I hope the interview goes well for you. Right, advanced heaters are engaged. Next up. And that wouldn't be too bad. Cookhouse insulation, I guess. Actually, no, infirmary checklist. Let's make sure that we can treat the sick quickly when the time comes to treat them. Let's make sure that hope and discontent are okay. Evening prayers. I can always have my faith keepers do some stuff as well. But I'm going to keep hold of that one. Honestly, the biggest threat to me now is hope and discontent. We're already starting to see some sick piling up. Didn't think it was possible for it to get this cold. Yes, it is. The homes are now chilly. Low risk of getting ill. I'm willing to let them sit at that. But the next day is when we're going to turn on the overdrive. Coal pipe depleted. Oh, they were gathering coal from over there. Okay, excellent. Well done. I was going to say there's no way that should be depleted. That should be able to handle forage, and it can. Infirmary checklist research, good. So the 10 who are in the infirmaries are about to get sorted out a little bit faster. I'm going to turn on the generator range upgrade now. It's going to use a lot more coal, but it'll reach out much further. So then when we overdrive it, it's going to hit more places. So that overdrive will count for more. Heard the Faith Keepers run a night procession. It might be next night, unfortunately. I might have just missed it. Range upgrade is a go. How are we doing for coal? It's getting closer now. But when this overdrives, it should heat a lot of these houses. Don't worry, Aavak. Eventually your people will start dying and hope will skyrocket. Hisht. There will be no dying on my watch. Not this time. I hope. Sure. Get the efficient gathering so that we gather the coal that we don't need a little bit faster. There we go. Nighttime processions, rather. I've been to a couple of nighttime processions. They're actually really nice. Alright, starting to see a lot of sick. Alright, time to turn on overdrive. It's going to heat all of these houses up, which is great. We absolutely now need to make sure that my medical facilities are treating the sick as quickly as it's possible. Okay, I'm going to need to find those. I really wish there was an easier way to do that. Right. Houses of healing. Let's get these. Treating people. I think they're the only 2 houses of healing. Oh my lord. The screen is so hard to see now. The ice is encroaching on my visible area so hard. But we should be able to keep people okay. Let's have a look at the temperatures. Yeah, I mean the whole world is super hot now. We can't keep this going for too long. We will have to shut it down after a bit. And even colder. Now they're only livable, despite running them as hard as I possibly can. We are actually treating the sick pretty quickly now. Efficient gathering researched. Hooray! We'll go for coal thumper injectors. Well, actually... No, automaton integration, I think. We're up to 110 degrees in the negative.
Time to rest. Remember those who work overtime in your
What just happened there? Oh, we've got no more room for coal. That's fine. Efficiency of the automatons has risen. We could raise it to 80. Engineered automatons allows automatons to be used as workshops and factories. That would actually be pretty cool. You can get them up to like 90%, I guess. Crazy. We don't really need it. We're going to push the generator to its very limit. Yeah, we've pretty much treated everyone. Let's get a little bit of hope. We need to send out the Faith Keepers again in a moment. Yeah, I gotta do that. A couple of people are gonna be injured, but I need to keep hope and discontent manageable. This generator it's shutting down. I'm gonna leave it down to cool off till about 50%. It is really cold now, so we're gonna have to work between these moments where we can. Darkness before dawn. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculations with new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperatures just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and the people are losing hope. We have to stay strong. That's it from a believer. Discontent will fall. Good. Thank goodness. Okay, I need this. You'd think that this would cool down a little bit faster, but alas. Some people refuse to work. Sir, a group of people employed at the gathering post refuse to work. No, I'll let them stay. So stop working for the day. Don't need the coal. It's fine. Generator range upgrade. Okay. At this point, how's the coal? Well, I mean, the coal is awful, actually.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Why? Why is the coal suddenly so bad? Why am I not gathering any coal? This is terrible! Also, hello, Arumba! How are you doing, man? Hello, everyone who's joining from Arumba stream. You're actually catching us towards the end of this. We are in the climactic moments. We are currently trying to stay warm at a frosty 120 degrees minus. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It is a little bit cold. A little bit cold. So yeah, not great. We have, however, got 4 days worth of coal, even at this level. We can manage it, but I'm gonna have to shift overdrive back in. Otherwise, people are just gonna die. Let's watch. It only makes it chilly. That's how bad it is. I've got my generator running at like 200%, whilst on its highest level of steam. It's running at level 4, so it's consuming 400% of coal. It's producing 400% more heat, and I'm adding an extra 200% on top, while stressing the boiler to its literal breaking point. It's a little bit chilly. A little bit. Oh right, that's why they're not gathering coal, because it's full. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. But that is bad. 58 being treated in.
Dapper.
I need a bit more help. Oh, thank you very much, Mage Paradoxus. Very kind of you indeed. Right, let's get extra rations out to the sick. Let's hope that it's enough to keep them from all falling over dead, because that would suck. I feel that would generally be a bad thing. Hope is plummeting like a stone. But given everything, where could I fit? I can have one more infirmary. I've got a steam core, so it's not like I can't afford to place it. Where would I place it? I could place it over there. Very well. Let's get that infirmary up and running. While we're doing that, is there anything else I can research that would help? You know what? Get this. We'll just make it so that we need less engineers working at each infirmary. That is getting dangerously high. Temple has influenced people to mend their ways. Good. Maximum people. And the heater, please. Right, generator is about to keel over dead. Shutting it down. Engelman! Bye, guys. I have to go to class. Good luck, Aavak. Thank you very much. Scum like you are a plague infesting this world. You are not saved. You are not clean. You are not worthy. You will bring doom upon us. Confess. Sometimes the whole public, penitence thing, I do worry about it a little bit. Why you gotta be so mean, guys? Nice cup of tea would solve all these problems. We are still full with nearly 4 months worth of rations. We've got a ridiculous amount of coal. We're generally alright. There are lots of people who are sick, and we are not treating them well. A few days left to go. I think ultimately the main thing that we need right now is more areas where we can treat, but we can't build any more we can't build any more infirmaries because we lack the steam cores. So instead, the shrine. Shrine does help them. Let's get a shrine. Let's also get the field kitchen help. No, field kitchens don't help those. I'm sure they're roasty toasty. Let's go, construction teams. Need you there right now. Cookhouse is down. Didn't think it was possible for it to get this cold. What part about a world-ending storm did you not quite understand? Right, get the children working in there. Make sure that they're feeding the patients the best they can. Right, these places are very cold. Let's put the generator into overdrive again. Panic spreads. Sir, even more people have abandoned their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. This time, the entire staff of a field kitchen have refused to go to work. No. Let them seek solace where they can find it. Where's the House of Prayer? There we go. Where's the temple, though? There we are. Let's get people happy. There we go. Look at those happy smiles. No one's worried about dying in a horrible, terrible way. Frozen to their walls. Right, infirmaries need less people. We're currently treating 92 people, and there are only now 10 sick. Thank goodness. Miracles happen. Sir, it's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter is back. He brought her with him. He says that he found her soon after leaving the city, but they got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They are both exhausted and frostbitten, but very happy. See? Everything's going fine. The main thing is just not to blow up our generator. That's the only thing we need. He came back! Aavak, all those aren't happy smiles. Those are frozen smiles. Frozen smiles, happy smiles. Still a smile, so it counts. Oh, no, actually. What's this? Panic spreads. Gathering post. No, we don't need it. We've got enough coal to last us through the rest of this, even if I had all of you go back home. You know what? Let's get the cookhouse insulation up, because then maybe our cooks will go back to work. Once this gets about 85... Actually, I need to let this generate a little bit more heat. Sorry, a little bit more buffer, because it is going to get super cold. Super duper cold. I might have to send out the Faith Keepers in a moment, though. We're doing alright with the sick, though. Actually, before we go any further, I would like my, this place to make me a prosthetic, because it looks like someone had to, get a limb chopped off. sad. Public house is inoperable. Oh, that's not going to make people happy. Work ceases. Sir, most of our people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. Only the medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever the end will bring. We must stay strong. Okay.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
This is what we needed this for. Overdrive. Even that isn't going to help too much. With overdrive, it is preventing some of them from just turning to mush. That gathering post, just turn on the heater. That hothouse doesn't really matter, I guess, but we've got enough coal to spare. The generator, even at its maximum setting, is barely able to handle this. The people are hotter than everything else around them, which I guess makes sense. But 103 are sick. Oh my lord. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly today. Don't worry though. I hear that there's going to be a break in the storm pretty soon. Actually, everyone is getting super sick. Super duper sick. We only have to last for a few more moments. A few more moments is all we need. Come on, generator, you can do it. The break in the storm is right there. I can probably just leave the generator on. Full stress. Keep a close eye to it, but... There we are, the storm ends. The wind dies down and the temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends on the city. Watch how quickly that restores itself. There we are. Everyone's super hopeful. 100 people are being treated. Faith. I gotta say, compared to the order and discipline tree, the faith and spiritual strength tree is redonkulously OP. We did it. We survived the final blow. We will live. Hate to break it to you, but if the sun is dimming, it's only going to get worse. We started as a band of heathens, cast out of heaven. 80 souls lacking guidance. Oh wow, it's actually playing through how it went last time. I don't think we had... We saw this in the last stream. First we put our children to work. Oh wow, it's going through everything I did. This is awesome. Parents lost their children. And it was getting harder. 2 for 2. GG. Thank you very much, Trickster. This is awesome. I don't know why we didn't get this last time. I also missed what they just said there. Violent public defiance. Denouncing infidels. Vigilant faith keepers. Yet I fear. We have gone too far. Really? Faith was abused. Damn. Was this city worth it? That's interesting. It's casting judgment on the way I played. I wonder. 1887, New London. 677 souls. Minus 30 degrees Celsius. So I may have not actually gone to bed because I wanted to see the end. Congratulations, Aavak! Hooray! Well, there we go. I don't recall seeing the end screen from the last stream. That is a little bit saddening, but kind of cool as well that it does have that. So in the future, we'll see what we can do. There were 682 souls. That was good. And I don't feel that beyond the kind of inbuilt difficulties where I could not conceivably make the generator hotter, so I was going to have to fend off that cold. beyond those moments, we did all right, I think. I don't think we were actually towards the end of the game. I don't think there was any real stress there. GG Aavak. Oh, thank you very much, Danny boy. No Star Mangled Pork. Thanks for dropping by, Bentham. Really appreciate it, mate. I just got on. I just got the name Bentham. Ah, yes. Hence Mangled Pork. 682 souls? Damn, imagine how big your colony would be by then. Shush you. Oh, thank you very much, Amazing Kill. Very kind of you. And now it's nearly 2, so I need to go to bed. Well, it's nearly 7 for me. It's 6:45 in the morning for me, and I need some Betty buys before I need to get up and get things live on the channel for 12. But second run through, I'm pretty confident that we'll be returning to this again. Maybe we'll be returning to it the next stream. Maybe not. Let me know. Shoot a tweet on the Twitters. I'll post a tweet once I wrap things up, just to thank everyone for coming. And if you want to let me know there, if you want to see Frostpunk next, or whether you'd like us to switch over to something new, then I will bear that in mind. But there's definitely more to play on Frostpunk. And I'm talking about even outside of the other scenarios. There's more to do. Definitely more to do. There's also the hard mode, which is a lot harder, I'm told. But we'll find out about that in the future. Oh, thanks everyone. I really, really have super enjoyed today. And I really enjoyed the last one as well. I've been really enjoying streaming in general. But we're going to wrap things up now. Whomp. There we go. And I'm going to go and see if we have anyone to take over for us.